can't even see Kishenyuki. Bentley's swallowed him up.
But Bentley's SimPlay safety car.
And I have got Louis Allen that you can kind of see bits of BMW, but again, my Bentley has swallowed him up.
Yeah, well, as I said, but Bentley ain't McCate
again. So that's kind of the future of SimPlay Motorsport at the minute, isn't it? It looks like PS5 is going to be the option for the new year. Driver swap leagues is a potential, but also the fact that we may stick with the same format we already know.
Maybe have one season with a format we already know, and then merge Pro-Am and Pro together.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a case of see what the numbers are sign-up wise, isn't it, for this championship?
Because if we only get about 5 people in AM, it's not going to be worth really running AM on the PS5.
No.
30 seconds.
The bonus is you've got them extra driver slots, haven't you? You've got 10 extra drivers, so there may be no AM. You just may promote. When you look at the Pro-Am grid at the minute this year, if we ran the same sort of format as what we do now, you then maybe say, well, Dan, Daz, Kishenyuka, Dennis, Sutty, Sekulovic maybe go into Pro, and then your Barabas, Future Revenge, Danlix, yourself, PM, Dean, Pokemark, people like that go into the Pro-Am and fill them 10 slots up.
Unless you need another commentator on PS5.
Go in single file.
Right, so we're underway here for the Hungaroring. It's the start of the 20-minute race. It is the formation lap. First one out for the evening. Now, the grid order looks like this. It will be Doctor Who. Well, also we have to make sure Doctor Who is on pole. Yes, he is. Darthner will go from second straight there. That is what you love to see. 2 new drivers in, straight on it, straight away. That is brilliant. Right, third place, Dean Wasocki on 200th appearance. Bang on. It's a Ginetta 1, 2, 3. This is fantastic. Sooty Apex should be lining up P4. Now, this is where it's probably going to go wrong because it's Sooty. No, he's 4th. Well done. Sooty Apex is. Well done, Graham. John Andrews should be P5. Yes, he is. Future Revenge should be in P6. Say what, there's a lot of Ginettas at the front of the pack. He is P6. Then it should be Louis Allen.
It is.
BMW. It is Louis Allen. God, we're only at turn 2. This is going really well. DJ Phil should be next.
No, he hasn't made his way through. He's behind Kishenyuka.
He's behind Kishenyuka.
He needs to get in front of Kishenyuka to get behind Louis. Phil, if you're listening, which he probably is, Phil, you need to get past Kishenyuka. Kishenyuka needs to back off a tiny bit to let Phil through.
I don't think
there we go.
Right. Phil is now in the correct place. Then it should be Kishenyuka. Yes, it is. Then it should be Smoky Devil. Yes, it is. After Smoky Devil, it should be Dennis Newman, who looks a favourite to win this race. Yes, it is. Then it should be Dan on Orthodox. Yes, it is. Then it should be Fury. Yes, it is. Then it should be Mike. Oh, hello. He's on the grass. Oh, that's the first thing we get from him. Nothing to do with him teaming with DJ Phil next year. We get him on the grass laughing. What have you done there, Mike?
Yeah, that went a bit wrong. I thought, I need to warm my rear tyres, so I'll take my traction control off.
Did you do a Fury?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Oh, we got live comms to one of the drivers.
Yeah,
it's like touring car coverage.
Yeah.
So who's going to be
open for you then?
What's your thought for the race, Mark?
Don't die.
Ah, lovely.
I don't know actually. I managed to get 6th fastest in practice, so we'll see, I guess.
Lining up these grids every week would do my head in, says Aidan Bennett. It's actually easier than you think, Aidan, especially when people read the reverse grid. Ripper's just put Mike with a laughing emoji. Can't park there, Mike, says Benedict.
Cheers, guys. Love you all too.
Yeah, Nexus and Ripper. Watch out Thursday night, lads, if Mike drops it on the front. I tell you what, funny story, we was testing Mizano for season 1. Mike stacked it on the formation lap, and bearing in mind, this was the short formation lap, yeah? Raced through to get into his grid spot, all the cars went solid because the flags went green, and he just rear-ended Bryn. Brilliant it was.
We all know someone who stacked it on a formation
For those who follow my Twitch, there's a clip on there where I stacked it on a formation lap, except I come back through to win the 2-hour race. Race start initialised then, we're getting ready to go. It is green and go here then for race 7 of the season. It is a good start already for Doctor Who, and it is Smoky Devil, who's had an absolute flyer. He's already running in P3. Dean, is he thinking of sending one? No, has to avoid some of the cars in the pack. Where's Sooty Apex? He's looking up the inside. Dennis Newman's gone through the pack as well, and Dean now looking on the back of Sooty, but I tell you what, Smoky Devil, he leads this race already. What a demon start.
Oh, Smokey. Smokey also races elsewhere, and should on Project Cars too.
In GT4s. And he's absolutely had a blinder here.
Yeah,
absolutely had a blinder. The two Ginettas, all second and third. We're going to wait for the time screens to come up. Right, so Dennis Newman, he's gone from back to pack up to fourth. Fury's up to fifth. Side by side with Dean, around the outside of Dean. Dan's going to follow suit. Dan trying to stick with Fury and gets the job done. Here comes Sooty as well. Sooty goes through. Louis Allen's going to try and tuck up the inside of Dean. That's not going to work from there then. And here go on the power comes Louis Allen up the inside of Dean at the chicane. Dean tries to defend. Oh! And that is horrendous from Peaceful Explosion.
Yeah, that's my bad, that.
That is a big shunt. Taps Dean on 200th race round. DJ Phil all over the back of Kishenyika, who's not made the progression through the field I think we'd have expected. Dennis Newman, though, attacking the back of Doctor Who at the minute.
Yeah, and it's Chaos who's right at the back. Car 200, that's Dean on his 200th race start. I believe Phil was off on the grass. Yep, DJ Phil was off the grass.
Dan,
swooping right
yeah, Dean's moving. Yeah, Dean is moving. Dan's just gone on the outside of Dennis Newman, and now he's looking up the inside of Fury at the penultimate corner. It's not always the quickest line through there. Fury can hold that line and keep it up the inside maybe for the next one. On board with Dennis, who's got Sooty attacking the outside. So Sooty looking great guns, and Fury, little wiggle mid-corner, nearly taps the side of Dan. Smokey's being attacked by De Hoffner down the straight, and Dennis now in the slipstream. Sooty sticking with Dennis Newman as Dean is moving. DJ Phil's just ahead. And De Hoffner couldn't do anything. Kishenyika pits early in this race, and Fury's looking up the inside of Doctor Who as he's unorthodox. Dennis Newman can't do anything at the moment, and now for Dan, he's got to get this job done. He's got to try and stick with Fury as best he can to try and get himself into this championship contention a little more. Doctor Who keeps that tighter line on the inside. Dan has to go a little deep. I think Dan's got the move done now. Yes, he has. They're both through. Dennis on the back of this fight as well. They both run well over the curve. Track limits will be in full effect there. Now Dennis looks up the outside towards turn 4. Breaks a little later. The Doctor Who cannot get the move done.
But Kishenika's in the pits.
Yes, he is. Dean's catching DJ Phil as well here. And De Hoffner out front, you know, he's not letting Smoky Devil get away from him.
No, he's a bit over the curve.
Oh, Fury's off! Fury's off! Dan's looking up the inside. Fury wiggles as he comes back on. That could have possibly been a little unsafe redrive, but I don't think he was in control of the car, so I don't think that one will be looked at. Oh, Doctor Who's tapped him. They both have a slide. Dennis goes through. Sooty goes through miraculously as well. Sooty's right in the thick of this here, as is Louis Allen, who's now looking up the inside of Doctor Who. That is job done. Great manoeuvre there from them two. And Doctor Who tapped the back of Fury, still trying to fight back now.
Yeah, that's all he's got to be known as now, Doctor Who, isn't it?
Yep.
As Louis wears deep into that hairpin. Well, tightrope handle. Yeah.
Mike up the inside of Future Revenge. Good job from Mike then. They're 3 corners from the end. Dean's getting within the window of DJ Phil now. The question is does anybody's pit? Smokey doesn't. Top 3 though. Dennis tries to tuck underneath Fury. Dan was saying that the BMW's tyres, they go off at this, will go off at this circuit. They seem to go off on the normal tracks. As Mike comes into the pits, Louis Allen is also in the pits. Future Revenge comes following suit. So does DJ Phil, and Dean carries on his merry way. But Dan was trying to break the toe down from Fury there, Pierre, down towards the start straight already. The BMW though kills its tyres. This is not the circuit. The BMW will want to kill its tyres.
No, this is literally Monaco without the walls.
I like to refer to it as an oversized go-kart circuit.
No, I think my local kart track has a longer straight than this.
There we go. Beckles.
Ella.
Ah.
Ella
Raced at
Park.
Beckles.
Yeah, I've raced there many times. I've raced there when it used to be the old airfield, and
Bozzy didn't know how to take his helmet off in between races.
And you wore your seat arse through. And
Right.
hence why I got candy the fiberglass.
Dan getting
Peace was
hassled.
away.
Peace was away. Louis Allen's race. Peace was up Louis Allen.
Oh, it's
Close.
close.
Yeah, that'll be very close on pit exit. So Mike there. Are they going to get, in fact, are these going to jump Kishanyika? No.
No, Kishanika's got them.
Kishanyika has them. Right, but Mike really close to the back. Louis Allen. Kishanyika actually runs deep at turn 1. Louis Allen runs a little deep as well, and Mike runs wide on exit. Good job, Mike.
I like being able to drive with it.
Yeah, it's fun this. We'll have to have this feature more often.
You're going to have this
down,
without
boys.
tomorrow, aren't you?
I don't think that I will ever offer my ring into the hat to be spoken to while driving. You won't want me in the party with my microphone unmuted if I get hit.
I think we'll get shut down from YouTube.
I
if
think the
Matt
channel,
does this.
yeah, the channel will be banned. Yeah, I think you're right.
Not after last night, Matt.
Oh my god, do not get me started. Do not get me started. Right, Sooty Apex into the pits. Dr. Who moves up into P4. John Andrews comes in as well. Dean Wasocki will stay out on track and go on his own. So it's Smokey from De Hoffner, Unorthodox Fury. Then Dennis Newman. Dennis sticking with the top with Dan and Fury a little bit, but Fury following suit. They are slowly gaining on Smokey Devil and De Hoffner. Whereas Dean Wasocki will gain 2 extra places here then. Dan Kishanyika, who's dropped Louis Allen a little bit, but Louis Allen being pressured by the Mercedes-Benz of Peaceful Explosion. Mike's got to be approaching a milestone, hasn't he? He's on 229, so this will be race 230 for Mike. So, you know, it's close to that 250 mark.
Mike got his 200th race for the Star 2.4, didn't he?
I believe he did, yes.
We won't talk about that.
No? Why?
No. Not good race.
No. The future teammate did that. Just know it worked.
I had a cracking time with that.
Yeah, you on the podium in the P4. That's simply free. Right, Dan being really pressured by Fury now, and then just getting within the time range. Sooty's only away now.
Yeah, he's
Down to
he's
2.
ahead of.
I tell you what,
He's ahead
Mike
of
can see
Kishanika.
Sooty. Yeah, Mike can see Sooty here. Mike's eyes might light up as Louis Allen misses his apex. John Andrews, stop-go penalty. What a shame for him. And he's come out ahead of DJ Phil as well, so that is a nightmare for him. Louis Allen on the back of Fury, Fury on the back of Dan. Dan nearly on the back of De Hoffner. De Hoffner pretty much within a second of the car ahead. This is brilliant racing out front. Dan boxed. Dan's boxed.
Sutton's tyres are not warm yet because Kishanika's all over him, where Felipe Massa had that horrible accident.
Oh, Sooty Apex!
That was
These Mercedes drivers tonight, they are terrible. Steady.
The Smokey has a 2.5 lead now.
So Doctor Who's also pitted, and yeah, Smokey with a 2.5 lead. De Hoffner's got a second to Fury. Dan right to pit there, he's caught up to De Hoffner. Right to pull the trigger.
Sometimes the undercut works, especially if it's a 20-minute race.
Get out of traffic. I think the big thing as well is to get out of that traffic, isn't it?
Yeah, you get out of the traffic really early and you can jump so many cars.
So we'll see.
Oh, come on.
We'll see what he can do here,
Clear on the left.
as this should be an interesting one. Right, Fury.
What's away here?
Fury's actually looking up the inside towards the chicane on De Hoffner then, the new driver. Fury all over the back of him, but that Giannetti just seems to ride the curves a little better than the BMW. And here comes De Hoffner. This is allowing Smokey to just creep a little further out front.
It is as Dan finishes pit stop into turn 1, and he is ahead of both
Sooty has jumped Doctor Who, and I think Mike's going to jump Doctor Who. He has. Louis Allen has as well. Future Revenge and Kishanyika side by side here. What a lovely little battle this is. Kishanyika's on that inside. Good evening to Fury's one. Future Revenge backs out and lets him get that one done. John Andrews in for his stop-go penalty. Now will Smokey Devil pick? He's got 2.5 second gap for Smokey Devil. Will we see him box this time around?
No, not yet.
De Hoffner, who's been passed by Fury and Dennis Newman. So I don't know when that's happened. That's happened in this final sector. Fury's incredibly wide, and Dennis Newman's now going to try and look up the inside of Fury. That BMW straight line speed, though, should give him the advantage, and look, it really does. It pulls him way ahead of Dennis already. Does Dean Wasocki think of boxing? He's not at the end yet. back onto Dennis and Fury, and Dennis stays behind.
Yeah. Dennis has run a lot tighter line here into turn 1, which was extended 1 year to make the track longer for Formula 1. Because it used to be a lot more smooth than that a long time ago.
Dean Wysocki did not pit, and he will put a lap on John Andrews, but there is a battle here at the minute for 3rd and 4th place. Sorry, for 2nd and 3rd. De Hoffner just losing out a little bit. John Andrews' stop go has been cleared. And Louis Allen trying to stick to the back with Peaceful. Peaceful is not lasting. Peaceful will really want to gain them 5 seconds on Sutty Apex. You just know that Michael wants to beat Sutty just for that bragging rights between each other.
Yeah.
See, former teammates back in the day of Project Cars 2.
Show me the real mate driveway.
Oh, De Hoffner was very much over the sausage curb.
Well, he's held it all together for the time being. And the other thing to just point out is that I've been an absolute idiot. I've put my can of pop down and put it down upside down so it's all spelled.
Oh, genius, what about that?
Amazing, amazing. Test my new mop out, I suppose, while I'm having to bring you this broadcast. We're so professional here at SimPlay Motorsport, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. It's not like this every week, it's not a shambles.
Smokey is in.
Smokey comes in. We're on board Fury and Dennis Newman. Now, Fury stays out here, as does Dennis Newman. As Dennis is now trying to tuck underneath the Fury, but that straight line speed of the BMW, you just fancy the BMW and it pulls away, look. De Hoffner stays out as well. And Dan's got some 30-odd seconds to Dean Wysocki. So for Dan, he is quite a way behind Dean at the minute. But that is pretty much your pit window, isn't it? That is the 30 seconds you're in the pits for normally. So it's not too bad if you're an Orthodox so far, is it? Because you know that Dean's going to be stationary for 30 seconds.
Well, the car's stationary for 30 seconds, plus the time to get to your pit box. But luckily, Hungaro rings pit lane is not as long as...
It's not or Mazzano from last night.
All Lagunas.
In which a racing league wanted you to pit when you didn't have to pit and not post anything, and then say you didn't win the race.
You did win the race, I got screenshot.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think that's what you get for calling it a can of pop. Well, what do you call it? And no, it wasn't Dr. Pepper Daz, it was a can of Rubicon. What else do you call it if it's not a can of pop?
Smokey is away.
Smokey is away. Where is Dan? Oh, this could be juicy. This could be juicy. Dr. Pepper is top tier, Aidan Bennett. Thank you for telling Daz that. Smoky Devil is at turn 1. Daz is nowhere near, to be fair.
I'll tell you what, Smokey seems to be really at home.
Yeah, but he seems to be struggling in the Pro, but he's doing well tonight.
Not really getting there. Have you seen the level of some of the drivers in Pro?
Yeah, but Fury is in Pro, and he's struggling to keep Fury in Pro on a Thursday, but tonight he's doing well. Not like you to spill a drink, Matthew. No, not like me at all. I got to use my new mop, so it's fine. There's Fury, and oh, that's a late call from Fury. Now it was before the orange bollard, so it's okay.
Yeah, and Dennis is right behind him.
Dennis has passed him. He's done a Sebastian Vettel.
He's done a Vettel.
Fury was too cautious on the pit entry for where the pit board was, and Dennis has passed him.
Yeah, De
Hoffner's in as well. Dennis Newman has just pulled a blinding strategy there by passing Fury on the pit entry.
I guarantee you, I reckon Tony can tell us, is Fury raging about that?
Dean Wysocki pits as well, so everybody will complete their pit stops here.
Yeah, in the car 200.
Nice, Dennis, says Ripper. That is nice. Note that, Dan. If Ripper's slow in the pits and you're right up his chuff, I ain't going to be nowhere near him.
It's Ripper.
And then over Mike.
You'll only be that close to Ripper enter in the pits.
Dennis is away.
Yeah, Dennis and Fury away. Right. Now this is juicy, because here comes Smokey and Dan down the start straight. They're not yet off their limiter. I think Dennis is now off his limiter. Dennis emerges. Does Dennis lead this race? The question is where is Dan to Fury? Dan jumps Fury. Who leads the race? Smokey's turned in, and there's Dennis. Was that Smokey turning in on Dennis, or Dennis hitting Smokey? I'm not sure. The Hofner gets jumped by Stutty. And Dan, I had to find his name then, he was down in 6th, is 3rd. So Dan did not get Dennis Newman, but he's ahead of Fury.
Yeah, obviously got to be slightly spicy, smoky, spicy. That's what I'm going to say.
Dean was stocky still in the pits. Peaceful's got through, he's just behind the Hofner. Louis Allen through, Kishenika's through, got Drews through, Future Avenger through. DJ Phil's coming down now as Dean to 8. John Andrews is a lap down. Right, Dean, head after DJ Phil now on your 200th race.
But is he a lap behind?
No, they're all on the same lap. It's just John Andrews is a lap down.
Yeah, doesn't he stop there? We're several lap down being in pit lane. And Emperor's just turned up in the YouTube chat.
As in where?
He's the same, the only thing what warms you up before.
Where? Oh yeah, there he is. Snowing in Latvia. He texted me a picture the other day. I hope he sent it down to Christmas music over the top.
So Smokey leads this race, but caught up the lead.
Well, we'll see.
But we'll see. We'll see. As Dan is now filling.
Yeah, he's right on the back. Right on the back. Now, to say this BMW's tyres apparently go off, I tip my hat to Smokey Devil here. As Mike's on the back of our debutant to Hofner. So Mike looking for another move. DJ Phil's pretty much a sector behind Future Event. No, he's not, because he's going to cross that line now. Dean, 2.7 to DJ Phil. Down to 2.5. So Dean's charging on DJ Phil at the minute. So we've got 2 battles so far. We've got Mike gaining on De Hofner, who will want Sutty Apex as well in 3 minutes. That's probably hard for Mike from that far back. And Dan right up the exhaust pipe of Dennis Newman. And look at the way the Chevy just straddles the curb. Bentley-esque.
It is Bentley-esque. Big throbbing V8 in the front. But
again, riding the curb well compared to the Audi in front. This little fight is allowing Smokey Devil to just pull away a little bit. So Dan's strategy ultimately didn't work by pitting that early. It covered Fury off though.
It did cover Fury. He's managed to jump Fury.
Did he jump
Which he
Fury
needs to
though?
do for the championship?
Yeah, did he jump Fury because of Fury's slow pit entry?
He might have done, because Fury is very cautious. Very cautious.
Little twitch there for De Hofner. Mike having a look. Can't get through at the moment. Looks good in a Mercedes, does Mike? He's, tempted for next season. Although if we win the PS5 version, there's only 2 cars I'm looking at.
He's on the PS5 version. I know what 2 cars I'm looking at as well.
Probably the same cars as me.
296 M4.
Yeah, you know it. I think Mike could be tempted by the 296. I know Mike likes Ferraris. Well, actually, there was news to tell Mike, What was, I can't remember who was talking about it the other day. Mustang are bringing a GT3 car out in real life, which means eventually there will be a Ford GT3 car on ACC. And I said, that's exactly what I said to PM. That's got Mike's name written all over it. I said Kishenika's within half a second of Louis Allen.
Can we adapt the Corsia RS500? I would love that.
If that touring car, if there's apparently meant to be the touring car game coming out next year, if that comes out, I guarantee if we run it on the channel, I know what car Mike's winning.
Okay.
I've got one. I'm allowed. I've got a Mark 4 as well. And you don't fancy winning the One Motorsport Honda, no?
No. Sooner go in the Team R.
Yeah, I knew you'd say that. The Team R Cooper. Dan's dropped off the back of Dennis Newman a bit. Fury's getting on the back end. Mike's lost out. He is. Mike's lost out a little bit to De Hofner. Kishenika right all up the chuff of Louis Allen. Now, to tell you what, in one sector, Dean's pulled 1.5 seconds out to DJ Phil. So Dean looking for that 12th place here. Down into turn 1 they come. And Kishenyika job done on Louis Allen. He moves up another spot on his home circuit. Dan looking a little twitchy. That BMW hasn't died as quick as I thought, but look at this, it's fourth for Lee. Fury giving Dan a flash there. You could just see the flash on the rear bumper of Dan's car.
I wish you could see from, you know, a normal camera angle right now. I really do.
This would be fantastic to watch. Look at them all. It is Smokey from Dennis, from Dan. And this blows this championship wide open because Dennis and Smokey, you know, third and fourth, 42 and 43 points behind. This is huge points to pull over Fury then in this. But Smokey Devil comes to the final corner and is going to take his first win of the season. He's going to be Smokey Devil in the BMW M4 who wins here at round 7. Dennis Newman second place. Unorthodox will be P3. It's points clawed back over Fury who finishes in 4th. P5 will go the way of Sutty Apex. P6 for our new driver De Hoffner. Peaceful Explosion will finish P7. Kishenyika will be P8. P9 for Louis Allen. P10 for Doctor Who. Future Revenge will be P11. Dean Wasocki on his 200th race has got past DJ Phil.
Oh, he has got Phil.
So Dean Wasocki here then on his 200th race manages to make up a place as well. Wonder if Dean had put a ticket in on Mike. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
It's a fair cop, mate. It's I'd hit my brakes a bit late.
DJ Phil, Dean Wasocki P12. DJ Phil is going to cross the line P13, and John Andrews, great to see him back out there, will come across the line P14 in a moment's time. And that then marks off Dean's 200th race. So what we can do is we can put Dean from the blue bracket, and we can put Dean
Simon
now
Blair. That's Mutt's Nuts.
in the
I just
grey
figured that out.
bracket. Who's much nuts?
Because look at who's joined Discord. The Mutts.
No, I don't know if that is. No, I don't think it is. Simon Blair, is your PSN the Mutts Nuts? If so, let us know. Good race, had some good battles up and down the field. Brilliant race, congrats, Smokey, says Aidan Bennett and Micro J. And that, as well, crucially, gives BMW yet another race win, and that is its 26th race win. Right, we are going to be back momentarily for race 2. Do not go anywhere. 26th race win. Right, we are going to be back momentarily for race 2. Do not go anywhere. We're clear. Chevrolet gets its 6th podium. Audi gets another podium. Boring.
Yeah, but we know when it really counts tomorrow for the Bentley.
And there's another Bentley
I
going
think
on to the
that's
tomorrow.
me done. I'll check, but I don't know if she's on the phone.
Green light, green light.
So
Go,
Dean's
go,
now
go.
in that column.
Oh, that was a bad break into Dean. That was a bit shocking. Mate,
I'm
I
sorry.
couldn't see. I brake at the curb, and I couldn't see it because I thought I've got the inside here. I reckon I can do him, whoever it was in front of me, into this corner. And I hit my brakes and I went, oh shit. I knew what was coming. I tried waiting for him, but it took him fucking ages to get back on, so I thought, fuck that, I'm off.
I'm going to tell him tonight. I'm going to say, put that in, Dean. That was shocking. Put it in.
Mate, if he does, I'll own it. I'll absolutely own that.
I'll do him. Dan! Did Dean say it when Mike took him out? It was shocking, mate.
Mate. Alright. If he puts it in, I'll
It is
own
for
it,
Mutt's
but if he
Nuts.
doesn't, fuck him.
On. Go on. When? At the start?
Oh yeah, I was nearly level with you, and I thought, I'm sure I'm meant to be level with Fury. I can be level with Dan here.
Didn't we have this problem last season? With
Yeah, he does. He lifts to let everyone go, but it's hard, yeah. Especially if he's mid-pack, because you end up like 4 cars trying to get past him.
I'm sure we had this problem with him last season or season 1, didn't we?
We had that a few seasons. in a row, I think.
Where he just lets off the throttle.
Well,
So,
do you know what? Maybe a question to him, saying if he doesn't want to be in the mid-pack, reverse grid, does he want to always start at the back? And if he says yeah, we put him at the
No,
back.
because
At least he's racing.
He does that, he dive bombs into the first corner, but... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You can't win, can you?
No, DJ Phil's behind you, you've got to look in your mirror because he will dive bomb you.
Mid-pack, he's alright, he'll pull over, put him at the back and he fucking
Mid-pack, he'll
sends
pull
it.
over and slow down, put him at the back, you're all being skittled like Valtteri Bottas decided to the other year.
Yep.
Good win, Smokey, well done.
Nice one, cheers.
Nice win, Smokey. I'm happy with where I've come in these last couple of races, to be honest, considering I've literally set my tyre pressures.
Jumped in the car and
jumped in, aggressive, tyre pressures, done, race.
So 25 points to Fury from Dan. Smokey's 32 behind now. That's really brought Smokey back in.
I do like
Dennis
how these
35.
fuckers can ride the curbs.
So much better than the GT3s.
Oh, aye.
What I don't like is it feels like I'm shifting when I'm still fucking idling. I go into fifth, it's like, I go into sixth, it goes, but it's going faster than when I was in fifth.
Oh, Smokey, I forgot to say as well. Yeah, I don't know if I told you, or if you heard. This next race is your 250th.
Oh, is it?
So you won the wrong one.
I just
Oh
need
well,
to
no
play the
pressure,
next one then.
Smokey, you've got to do it again.
No pressure, yeah. Qualified pole, win it.
I'll probably do now, do.
Aye. Argent 198, Walshy 195, Monkey 192, 178, Parva 138. Where am I? 166. Wolf should get 50 this year. Louis Allen will probably get 50 this year.
I'll be fucking miles off my fucking milestones, I think. My next one. It's got, what, 20 odd races, is it?
You're 230, so 20 races. Well, what's left at GT4?
I can do one in each of the GT4s.
Yes, that's what I mean. So there's 6 left, isn't there?
Yeah, 6 left.
6 left. So that's 6.
12.
So that means there's 12 left.
Oh, fucking hell! Which means you're going to
So
be
28. No,
You're going to be
18.
too short. You're
Ah.
going to be too short.
Oh well.
So it means if there's a night where you're able to do both
A double.
GT4 races,
Yeah.
yeah, if you can do 2 more GT4 races, you'll get your 250th on the last race of the season at shitty Misano.
Oh, I'm all over that track. I am excellent at starting.
Spin on the formation lap. Fuck, that's what I need to do in Pro next week, and I'll win. Right, Donny next week. Spin on both formation laps, win the race. Just make sure that you get back into grid position before. I ain't started lap, mate. I've gained 2 grid positions this week because Mike and Gary's gone above me. Well, I was going to say good leagues like FRL have dropped scores, but they're wank. Fuck 'em. After no, Mike, seriously, raging last night. Did you see last night?
I seen your stream last night, and you were
Oh
going off your
my
nut.
fucking god, Mike! Mike, it's the worst I've ever been, mate. It's the worst I've ever been. Misano, yeah. I'd entered this league, Misano, right? And we're fucking going round. And there wasn't enough. So I'm Pro-Am in their standards because they do proper GT3. So they've got Pro and Silver at the tops category, Pro-Am and Am at the bottom category. So me and Daz are Pro-Am and Am. Not enough drivers, so they mix both grids together. Thought, right, no worries. Qualified with some of the Pro boys.